Hello, Coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We start with Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, as it has been reported that the Barcelona ace is set to take a pay cut in order to help the club make more transfers. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Aubameyang, we are going to be talking about two developing stories concerning Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Firstly, talking about this shocking report claiming that the Barcelona superstar was violently robbed at a gunpoint at his home. We are going to be discussing on that. Then secondly, concerning his transfer, it has been reported that Aubameyang have informed his close cycle, his close friends about his potential move to Chelsea. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking this video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barca! 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 With only 4 more days left before the summer transfer window slams shut, Barcelona are still on the lookout for a few more players to strengthen their squad. Their transfer plans had to be delayed due to player registration issues, but they finally managed to get Jules Koundé finally registered in time for the game against Real Valladolid this past Sunday. Having sorted it out, Barca will now focus on getting in 1 or 2 more players through the doors before the trading period ends, with fullbacks being high on the agenda for manager Xavi Hernandez. The Blaugrana may have been successful in registering Koundé, but could encounter similar problems with any new player that they might sign in the final 4 days of the window. In order to avoid such an occurrence, goalkeeper Marc-Andre Ter Stegen has reportedly agreed to take pay cut to help Barcelona sign and register more players close to the transfer window deadline, according to Gerard Romero. The German international is one of the club's best paid players and is now willing to sacrifice a part of his salary in order to ensure that the Catalan heavyweights do not face any registration problems in the final days of the summer window, should they sign more players. Ter Stegen has been a permanent fixture in the Barcelona lineup for many years, but has had to cop some criticisms over the past couple of seasons for a decline in performance levels. However, he has started the new season on a strong note, keeping 2 clean sheets in just 3 La Liga matches, while conceding just 1. Manager Xavi Hernandez was full of praise for the German international yesterday, Sunday, following our win against Real Valladolid. Xavi said, "Ter Stegen needed his long holidays this year. He is very demanding. He knows what he was doing wrong and he has started working on it with De La Fuente. He has played 3 great matches. I have zero doubt about it." So those are the words about Ter Stegen by manager Xavi. Having made a positive start to the campaign, Ter Stegen is now looking to help Barcelona off the pitch as well by agreeing to take a pay cut. Barca are in the market for a new right back and also a left back, although the latter is no longer considered a priority as Xavi is seemingly happy with the contributions being made by La Masia ace Alejandro Balde. It will be interesting to see who, if any, they sign before the transfer window draws to an end. What a great gesture from goalkeeper Ter Stegen. Of course, understanding the club's position and opting to take a pay cut in these difficult times, is something to clap and appreciate from Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Barca are prioritizing fullbacks, as we all know. Xavi wants a natural right back. I think Barca, if they want to sign one player, it must be a right back, because we definitely need a natural right back, as Sergio Dest is not a priority again for Xavi. Maybe a left back can come in January or whatever, but right now, when we see how late it is, this transfer window is soon coming to a close, Barca will prefer going for a right back than a left back. So with that in mind, Ter Stegen have opted to take a pay cut. That tells you how he really loves the club and wants Barca to progress in every aspect. There were a lot of talk last month about potential pay cuts with the veterans Piqué and Busquets, but from all indications, those talks over potential pay cuts have all collapsed. Busquets, nothing about pay cut have been said again about him. So Barcelona will be so happy for the fact that Ter Stegen have opted that he will take a pay cut in order to, for Barca to sign their new signings, of course, which is very, very important, So let's see if actually how things will look like in this last 3 days of the transfer window. We know Barca have been talking about Joan Foy, talking about Thomas Meunier of Dortmund, talking about Hector Bellerin of Arsenal. So those are the three players at right back that Barca want to choose one from. But to be honest, it has not been easy at all to get the preferred option. Joan Foy have been Javi's preferred choice, but it's been so difficult as Villarreal are demanding so high, up to 42 million euros, something that I believe Barca will not be able to pay. So let's see if they will go for Hector Bellerin or they'll go for the one at Dortmund, Thomas Meunier, which I very much doubt because Dortmund themselves are making life difficult, saying that they don't want to sell him. Then on to the next story of discussion. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has been in the thick of discussion in Barcelona these last few days, with various outlets linking him with a move to Stamford Bridge by the end of the month. Chelsea have indeed expressed a desire to secure the services of the Barcelona frontman in these last few days of the transfer market, as coach Thomas Tuchel looks to find himself an ideal replacement for Timo Werner and Romelu Lukaku, who left the club this summer. Tuchel has experience managing Aubameyang in the past. In fact, the Gabonese international enjoyed an arguably most fruitful spell of his career under the German tactician, scoring 79 goals in 95 matches under him at Borussia Dortmund. With Tuchel keen on a reunion at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea have stepped up the pursuit of Aubameyang in recent days. It appears the move could soon be on the offing, even though Barcelona have been able to register Jules Koundé, ending weeks of uncertainty. A report from Gerard Romero has now offered an update on Aubameyang's situation, suggesting the forward has already informed his close ones that he plans to make the trip to London in the near future. This serves as a massive indicator of his desire to join Chelsea in the coming days. The forward does reportedly have an agreement in place already with the Premier League giants. Manchester United was mooted as another potential suitor for the forward, but the player prefers to play in the Champions League. His relationship with Thomas Tuchel might also play a key role in convincing him to join Chelsea instead by the end of the month. Aubameyang's sale could go a long way in helping Barca boost their pursuit of new fullbacks as we head into the final few days before the transfer window slams to a shut. Then on to the next story of discussion. In a piece of shocking news, Barcelona striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang was the subject of a violent robbery at his home in Castelldefels earlier today at 1 a.m. according to El País. The report claims that police sources have, revealed that at least 4 men climbed into the gardens of the 33-year-old striker's home with firearms and iron bars and attacked the Gabonese star. It is also claimed that the Australians also threatened Aubameyang and his wife at gunpoint to unlock a safe from which they stole valuable jewelry before fleeing the scene in a white Audi A3. The incident is said to have taken place roughly around 1 a.m., sometime after Barcelona's La Liga clash against Rayo Valladolid. The police are now looking into the matter after his wife informed the authorities of the violent incident. It is not the first time that a footballer's house has been broken into by violent vandals. Hopefully, the authorities are able to deal with the matter and capture the involved individuals at the earliest possible. Aubameyang joined Barcelona only in January earlier this year. However, his future at Camp is no longer certain, as he is being linked with a move to Chelsea and Man United this summer, following the arrival of Robert Lewandowski. RAC1 reports that Aubameyang and his family are fine, although the striker is understood to have picked up some minor injuries. Our thoughts are with the player and his family. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.